Yeah, got some gangster shit for you, you know what I'm saying? House of Ninjas. Got 8 episodes. Let's get to episode 1, the business. So we start with this guy by the name of Haru. He works for like vending machines or whatever. He basically does that. He's always eating like these beef bowls or whatever like that. But his man's like, yeah, you know why you going there. You going there and see this chick. There's this girl that he eats it too. Her name is Karen. You know, he eventually wants to ask her on a date, but the thing is he can't really technically do that right now. Now, why is that? Because he's actually a shinobi. All right, there was this incident where they had to save the future mayor, a chick by the name of Mukai. But in the process, they ended up losing somebody by the name of Gaku. Gaku was actually Haru's brother. So then we start meeting the family. We meet the little brother. His little brother is like 8 years old, Riku. You got the grandma. You got the mother. I can't remember what her name is. And you got the dad. Now, the dad is running this brewery, which is pretty much failing at this point, and he needs Haru to take over the business. Because, you know, they're all trying to be a normal family. Oh, and they got their little sister, Nagi, too. So the thing is, because they're ninjas, they have 2 rules. They can't eat meat, and they can't have romance in their life. But considering Haru eats beef bowls, you can tell he's tired of this shit. So Haru really doesn't want to do the brewery thing because, you know, he's having time just, you know, chilling, filling up vending machines. Every now and then he's having these crazy-ass visions and nightmares or whatever like that about this particular ninja that has like a metal mask on his face. Now, Nagi, the little girl, she's getting ready for school, and then we find out that, you know what I'm saying, this dude actually really likes her because she basically skips school to go to the museum with him and whatnot. The thing is, she can't really date him, so she's like, can we just be friends? He's like, you don't understand, you know what I'm saying? So then he like dips out, but bottom line is we know that they can't date or whatever. But the funny thing about all this is, mom and dad dated each other to have kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, figure that out. One of them is taking stuff from the museums, you know what I'm saying? They take it and they return it back in like 3 days. It's like, okay. Turns out Nagi was the one that was doing it. Practicing on her ninja skills. Haru goes back to a spot, whatever, like that, getting beef bowls, chilling with Karen, whatever. He's about to ask her out, but then all of a sudden she gets a phone call and then she has to hurry up and go. Then all of a sudden we see this police chief down there and it's like 20 different bodies done deal daddy shit. We're like, what the heck is going on? Karen's down there getting the scoop. Turns out she's actually a reporter. Mom's been keeping busy with her skills as a ninja, but the thing is, she be stealing stuff out of the store, like all types of seasonings and shit. I'm like, apparently because they ain't got no money like that. Then on top of that, the brewery's about to close down, which they've been holding it down for like 28 years. They've been broke the last 6 years. They surprised the brewery's even lasted that long. Then the cops end up going to the dad or whatever like that, and they're like, they're supposed to be acting like they're inspectors. They're like, you know, inspect the building, they can sell the brewery for whatever like that. But really, the cop really wants to bring him back into the fold. He needs the family to become shinobis again. But they just try to live normal lives and everything like that. So clearly he asked dad. Dad don't want nothing to do with that shit. And honestly, the brewery was really just a front, so they wouldn't have to go back to doing like, you know, shinobi stuff. Mom still tried to steal stuff from the grocery store, but the detective's there. She ends up getting caught. So the detective basically bribes her to get back into the action, you know what I'm saying? But unlike that, she's ready to do it. She's like, yeah, how much to pay? Same pay as 6 years ago. She's like, all right, I'm in, let's get it. Nagi being goofy, she posts up the stuff on her daggone Facebook or Twitter or whatever like that. The stuff she's stealing and been putting back. It's like somebody caught on to her, but we don't know who. Haru's all distraught, and then we get the real backstory of what happened that day. See, the whole family was fighting, but Haru was fighting this the metal mask dude or whatever like that. He goes back and forth doing this, and then he ends up getting to the point where he's about to get him, and he's like, please don't kill me, I have a family, I got a future, right? So he ends up just stabbing him in the side to slow him down or whatever like that. Now as he's going towards the rest of the family, everybody's fighting off. They're fighting off this Fuma clan. Now the Fuma clan apparently at the time was supposed to be over and done with, you know what I'm saying? After they finish off most of them niggas, all of a sudden, Garo gets to the fight. He's standing at the top. All of a sudden, they get a sword pierced straight through his chest. He gets dead to this shit. And who did it? The metal mask nigga. So that's why Haru still be having nightmares over that shit. But Haru ends up going back to the beef spot, meeting up with Karen, and Karen asks him on a date, whatever like that. They get their contact information, everything's all fine and dandy. And then after that, the detective shows up. He tells Haru that she's actually a reporter, and she's getting closer to the operation to trying to figure out who these shinobis are. So basically, the next day, Haru starts following Karen around. Then she tells him she's not going to be able to make their dinner date. So, yeah, he's still following her around. Now, we got this scene where this dude was following this lady to the train or whatever like that because she dropped her purse. Then she turns the corner, he follows or whatever like that. But then she's about to put a knife to him or whatever like that. She dropped her purse on purpose. Then she's like, your kindness will survey your future. I guess it's like an initiation to join some type of clan or something. And then she leaves a bag for him. It's got some type of like Joker mask in there. So he's like, oh, shit. So Haku ends up following Karen into this club or whatever like that. She goes in there and she meets up with somebody. She's trying to get this information about this thing. Turns out there's one person that was missing on that boat. Off of the 20 people that were killed to begin with. They said one person's still alive, he's still killing niggas. Before she even found out, this dude ends up giving them the business. It's the dude with the Joker mask. He out here killing niggas in the club. He's about to finish off Karen, and all of a sudden Haku comes in and saves the day. And he's got this nigga, but again, he does not kill him. He basically just stabs his hand, you know what I'm saying, making sure Karen's okay. Then all of a sudden this nigga gets away. And as he's chasing him, all of a sudden the dude gets hit by a truck. So he takes out the mask and we see it's the guy from the subway station. But then, that might not be the killer, because then we see a glimpse of this one dude getting on a motorcycle, but he's got his hand wrapped up. His wrist wrapped up. I'm like, so who was this nigga that got away? And that's pretty much the end of the first episode. Like I said, it's 8 episodes. Shit's crazy, yo. House of Ninjas on Netflix. Check it out.